All right. So, I've been doing several live streams lately. I kind of want to mix up how I do videos. I don't want to do all live streams constantly. I want to try to balance things out. Do some live streams, some short videos, some regular videos, phone, computer videos, maybe if I can, some audio videos as well. So it's not just one way, this is the only thing that I'm doing. Because that's not how I want to do things. So I thought that I would come on and talk about an aspect that is currently happening today. It was exact yesterday in the orb, if you were to look at Cafe Astrology, for instance. I have a video that I did on that where I was talking about how to identify when aspects are exact. And so I showed the planet in this conversation, either a trine, square, opposition, or conjunction, sextile. There's several others to this other planet, and what those conversations mean. Well, maybe that's another video. But how to tell when, what day specifically, or what days that the aspect is exact based off of the orb, if it's 0 degrees, 0 minutes, or 0 degrees, and it's just coming closer to that conjunction, or the two planets, or planet luminary, or whatever is interacting with this. Not only two cosmic astrological bodies, I guess, interacting, but like we've had the triple conjunction at the end of July, beginning of August, July 31st, August 1st, that was exact, where we had Mars joining Uranus in the North Node. That was definitely a very rare and fated, really extraordinary and significant event in astrology. So, to identify aspects being exact, it is that 0 degree and 0 minute point on a natal chart, or in an ephemeris, which shows you when this transit, or full moon, new moon, these things are going on in the sky. It's sort of a farmer's almanac, kind of, like a calendar, like a forecast of showing you, like a written weather report. Not like this live stream I'm producing now, in these videos on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok, but really just kind of a ongoing Bible that you can keep in your possession and read that ephemeris, and figure out what is going to be going on in what day. Because there's aspects, but there's a certain day or a couple days when the aspect is more exact than other days. And there's a couple of days, one day, when the aspect is exact. So with that said, this energy is still going on today. And so Mercury, the planet of communication, the planet of the mind, of how you of your mental processing, of how you learn and interact with others, picking up on the social cues of how long do you take to pause to respond to somebody else, or how can you think to answer this question, or and how you think and the style of learning and the style of communication. So this is a really, really fast planet, which is going to be taking its retrograde on September 9th. It's going to station, on September 9th, and then it's going to go back through the degrees of Libra and then into the latter degrees of Virgo, and then it's going to move forward through that shadow period. It's going to, leave shadow. It's going to move on into Scorpio, etc., until the next retrograde season, because it's not just the retrograde, it's also the shadow before and the shadow after. So that should be taken into account. So, okay. Now, to kind of speed this along here. So, Mercury is in Virgo, very, very analytical, detail-oriented, all those things. And then Pluto in Capricorn. But just talk just generally about this, is that this is a wonderful aspect for investigating or researching, where you really, really want true power and true connection, where your mind is really, really tuned in, and there's an appetite and a motivation, and maybe your desire to take the deep plunge, take the deep dive into information, and also to have very, very profound conversations with others, and really get to, at the deep level, what others are saying, what they really mean, what you really mean, and expressing that, and being honest and authentic in your verbal expression as well. So, this can be wonderful for really, the power of persuasion, and really meaning what you say and saying it with intense focus. So, it was my little live stream. This is cut short. Thanks for tuning in, and, well, bye for now.